liveth for evermore. And of course it does. This is a lot of these are fellows were from the First World War. Okay, it's that time of year when we have to put the wreaths out onto those that we love, miss and loved. And today I've just been up the shop, the local shop we normally go to, just on the other side there, to get a couple of wreaths, one for my mum and one for Lynn's mum and dad. And they don't sell wreaths. Well, they do, but not the right ones. I want a holly wreath. They haven't got any of those, which they normally have. So that means tomorrow I'm going to have to go to the market and get a couple on the stalls. It's Saturday tomorrow. But I've got two here, which are not. These are the ones I put out. Put these out every year. Hang on. Yeah, this is for my dad and my Uncle Ron. And they were twins. But my dad, he was particularly tight. So I always have a little chuckle because I've saved a lot of money over the years giving him the same wreaths. I put them on now. This is before Christmas, and then I'll come back in about a month's time, take them back again for next year. I'm always going by, so it's not far away. This is St Nicholas's church here. It's a beautiful churchyard. A lovely church up there. Can't really see it through the trees, but this churchyard is actually spectacular. And just down there, you can see, but down through there, that's Brockenhurst. You can see Brockenhurst, and he can see his, well, they can both see the little watering hole they used to go into in Brockenhurst. They're overlooking it, which is good. My dad, he died in 1995, so he's been gone 26 years now. It's December, it's 2021, so he died in 95. And his brother, my Uncle Ron, he died 12 years later, in 2007. There's a story there, but we won't go into that now. You know, this is their stones, just here. You can see them. And I'll put a wreath on each of them. There you go. There you go, boys. You're not forgotten. And they're not really. Well, a day goes by and you don't think about one or the other of them. Yeah, some good times had by all, but there it is. But yes, this is a lovely little churchyard, this. It really is. And just over there, there's a memorial. I think it's to the Canadian troops. Perhaps go and just have a quick look, just to show you. Well, here we are. We've walked up the hill. Dad's down there in that little bit, if you can just about see there. I think you can see down, he's right the way through there. And we've come up the hill, and this is the Wargraves, and it's beautiful. It's maintained and looked after well. Look at that. It's absolutely spectacular. And as it says, their name liveth for evermore. And of course it does. This is a lot of these are fellows were from the First World War. There's a New Zealand connection. A lot of them were from New Zealand, so it's not, you know, it's nice to know that they've got a home. And there's a little piece here that tells you all about it, and it's very, very interesting. And it's nice to come up here in the summer more than in the winter, but on a nice sunny day, this is just a very, very peaceful place. It's beautiful. So there it is. I just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, I think that's wonderful, and it's just nice to know that we do remember them. And of course, as you go around the churchyard here, it's a lot of the older graves there. They go back a long, long way, and that's St Nicholas just up through the trees there. I can have a look, just have a quick look for you. But it's a nice little church. Yeah. And the graveyards aren't really the best thing to be looking at, but I suppose one day we're all going to have to think about these things. So I'll just take you up and show you the church. Have a quick walk around that. Well, there we are. I've walked up to the St Nicholas's church. just so you can have a quick look. It's quite a nice church. If you look at it, yeah, Parish Church of Brockenhurst. This is the oldest church in the New Forest, apparently. The church has been on this site since 1086, so that just says how well loved it is. But yeah, it's a lovely church. Just going to have a quick look inside. Won't be able to talk inside, it's not very respectful to do that, but just have a quick look inside. It's beautiful. Look at how old it is. Tower going up there beyond the trees. 1086. Church. Very peaceful. Very relaxed. And we're very, very lucky to have such a place. Still in existence. The oldest church in the New Forest there. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that as we're doing Dad's and Uncle Ron's graves today. Yeah, it's spectacular. Anyway, yeah, I'll walk back down this way and back past Dad's, and we'll do Mum's tomorrow. So I'll show you that tomorrow. She's in Sway, which is not far from here. It's about 3 miles from this church. So yeah, just coming down the steps from the church. Church is just up there. See it up. She's this there. I came down those steps and I saw this gate. I just wonder what it is. And in there they seem to have their own separate graves, so I just don't know what that's about. But there's an awful lot of graves in this churchyard. I suppose if it's been here for 1,000 years, well, it's been a church here for 1,000 years, there's got to be a lot of graves, and there is. Yeah, awful lot of graves. But respect, as they say. Yeah, there's the, oh, look at this tree. That's fantastic. Usually look for yew trees, don't they? That's not a yew. Some of the trees around these churches in the New Forest have been there for 900, 1,000 years themselves. But not this fella, I don't think. But yeah, beautiful. It is a funny thing, a graveyard, isn't it? But there's a lot here. Yeah, we're coming down to the Dad's bit again. Down in the new bit. He's a new boy. Well, he's been here 26 years. And here we're back at Dad and Ron's. Yeah. Just before we go, I'll come back and when I take these wreaths away, clean these stones up a bit. I just wanted to see what we put on the bottom of that stone. Side by side again, as we started. Because they were twin brothers. And it seemed right to put that on there at the time. Anyway, see you next month, boys. Little wreath today. Look at that sunset. You can see that? Look at that beautiful sunset. And it's yeah, it's about 2 days before Christmas. I've got a little wreath here for her. I'll take that over. It's done Lynn's mum and dad. Now we're going to wander over here. Lynn's been the gatekeeper. This is a Sway cemetery. You need to come and keep the cemetery gates closed, otherwise the ponies get in. Another cemetery, look. Crazy times. And here's Lynn. She's on message. Just clearing it away. Yeah. This is my mum's grave.
Still waiting for Liz.
Yeah. There it is. You've done your mum and dad. There's my mum. And we've got a little wreath on. There we go. There it is.
It's quite a nice wreath.
Yeah. Quite pleased with that. Another year passes.
He keeps doing that, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Still see that sun just through the trees there. Can you see it?
What?
Just through the trees, beautiful. Little blue car's waiting. Little blue car's been to the garage this week. Yeah. Had everything done. Here it is. Sad times, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got no one left now.
No. We've got your sister.
We've got my sister.
Oh, my brother, who's in the waiting room.
Yeah. There it is. What do you think, little blue car? Little blue car never says anything. I've been talking to it because it's had a rough time. I've been talking to the car.
Oh, you're talking. Well, that's worse.
Been reassuring the little car. It's had a bad week, haven't you? Been all jacked up, and all the men at the garage have been looking underneath your skirt. It's not right, is it? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. It's just a little glimpse into what we do here in the forest at this time of year. Remember those who aren't with us anymore. Still, there it is. Thanks for looking at the channel and seeing what two old people like us do. See you next vid.
I'll wait here half an hour now while he gets his seat on and his belt on. Oh no, he's got the engine on. Go backwards then. That's it, reversing light working. Don't go too far. That'll do. Here he comes. You'll say, what are you doing? Faster! God! Rigor mortis will set in if we don't go fast enough. Oh, my toes! Can't see you. Well, I've got the job of closing the gate. There's the gate. See.